quick, take one last long hard look because I'm going to get my hair cut. It goes all the way down to the top of my pants. So I have 32 inches of hair, about that much cut off. So, ta-da! Alright, well now that that's out of the way, let's talk about some No Poo. I brush my hair every day with 100 to 300 strokes depending on the length of your hair. Now I'll probably brush it about 100 or 200. I personally, like I said, never went through an adjustment period of having incredibly oily hair. Now, let me rephrase. I will probably go through an adjustment period if I would just go from the salon and then just say, okay, now I'm doing No Poo. I will wash my hair lightly with some shampoos and conditioners. Okay, my bar shampoo is J.R. Liggett's old-fashioned bar shampoo for healthy, beautiful, clean hair. It's like a bar of soap, easy to travel with. You just kind of rub it in your head like this, all over. Make sure you get underneath too, and then you use your fingers and you scrub it in, and it lathers up like shampoo. What I use is I use 2 tablespoons of baking soda and anywhere from 2 to 2.5 cups of water. You want to feel very soft hair. When your hair is wet and you've got the baking soda mixture in, run your fingers through your hair and it's not incredibly soft, think silky type feeling, then you're not using enough baking soda in your hair. I also use 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. I kind of just pour it in, I count to 2 or 3. I just eyeball it at this point, it's not really a big deal. But I use 2.5 cups of warm water. I make sure it's all mixed in and warm. I don't like cold vinegar on my head. And then I pour it all over my head very slowly. I look up and I pour it on all the way through, making sure I get underneath as well, so I'll flip my head over. If your hair is too dirty, then you need to use more baking soda. Like if it is greasy, if it's not clean, and I'm not talking like just wash the shampoo clean, I'm talking like a clean, fluffy feeling is what you want. It's feeling gross. If your scalp is itching, I would use more baking soda, at least for a little while. Not permanently, but for a little while I definitely would. Now if you are having some dry hair problems, which I have, then you are going to need to do a deep conditioner with a real conditioner. I'm not talking some made-up thing, I'm talking real store-bought conditioner. But the point is when you deep condition, you're going to want to make sure that the oils, I just have this brush because it's the closest one next to me, are brushed all the way through your hair, about to where this layer is right here. It's a good visual representation. So right about here. But what you're going to do is after that, I'd split your hair down the middle, in the back, bring it to the front, and work some conditioner in your hair, and start from about here where the oil's in and go all the way down with deep conditioner and leave it in for about 30 minutes, maybe a little less, depending on how frizzy your hair is, it's up to you. Then afterwards, get in the shower, wash the conditioner out, and then shampoo and condition with your baking soda and your apple cider vinegar. You're going to want to brush every direction possible. So front ways, back ways, section by section, whatever it is that you need to do to make sure that your hair is getting as oily as possible. And I know that sounds really funny. I don't recommend adding oils. I know some people like to use argan oil. That's cool if that works for you. I guess people with thicker, drier hair should probably use an argan oil or a coconut oil like this one. It is Nourishing Coconut Milk Anti-Breakage Serum. If I am having a really, really awful hair day, I will put a little bit. I'm talking like minuscule. Like the less I use of this, the better. I never ever put it any farther up than about here because it'll make my roots really greasy. It's good, but the problem with oils is that it's the wrong type of oil. We want natural hair oil. We don't want fake. It just gets really sticky, greasy, leaves a residue on your hair. Somebody named Call Me Dren from Instagram gave me a hint on how to help fight frizzy hair. If you have really frizzy hair, take a shower, wash, do whatever you do. Then when you get out of the shower, dry your hair, make sure it's dry-ish, and then take a t-shirt, it just happens to be black, and dry the ends like so. It's apparently helps with frizziness, and I don't know, it just works.
To do the tuck and run, we are first going to start out with a headband. You're going to adjust it on your head. Obviously, I'm having issues. And you want to make sure your hair is all tucked in underneath it. Then you're going to start by taking a piece and tucking it underneath the headband. It's really super easy. Then you want to do the other side. Obviously, I don't have a mirror, so I can't make it perfect, but I just tuck it in, kind of feel as I go. I did check in a mirror to make sure that it was good. But this is the final product, and it's super easy, super quick, especially if you're running late. The French twist is kind of like a ponytail that you flip through. Anyways, what you do is you do a low ponytail, you part it in the middle, and then you're gonna flip the hair through the hole that you created, so you have like a twist ponytail. Then you're just gonna do it again, but you're not gonna do it all the way through, so kind of like you have a loop. And then you're just gonna do it all the way again, or as many times as you need to get all the hairs tucked underneath. Then make sure that all the hairs are tucked. Then I'll be taking a bobby pin and securing some loose hairs and just making sure that it's secure. And this is what the final piece looks like. It's also very quick, only took me about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes to do. Then the last thing is the messy twist braid. Part your hair to your desired side, then take one piece of hair on the top and split it into 2 pieces. Then making sure that you cross over the top piece directly back to face the back. If you don't do this, the twist won't do right. Now, I did make my twist a little too tight in the top and then make it a little too sloppy at the bottom, so make sure that you consistently tighten your hair all the way through, whether consistently loose or consistently tight. Then twist all the way to the bottom and finish off with a hair tie. Let it go, and then loosen it up a little bit as soon as I can get my hair tie done. Loosen it up a little bit, and then just show it off. Easy and simple. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment for what videos that you want to see.